You know, breast cancer can cast a dark shadow on someone's life, but it is no match for the light that shines through stories of survivors. Anne Kiernan is a member of Here for the Girls, a nonprofit improving the lives of women diagnosed with breast cancer under the age of 51. She started her journey at a time that should have been one of the happiest of her life. Despite the whirlwind, she found strength and support and learned to celebrate life one step at a time.
And I knew that it was something that I should be concerned about for my health, but I just didn't think that it would be in this season of my life. My name's Anne Kiernan, and my breast cancer diagnosis came as a surprise to me, but it was a way that I could show that I can really do hard things. Maybe I shouldn't have been surprised. My mom's mom was diagnosed in 1967, and she was in her 40s. Then my mom was actually diagnosed at age 51. And so when I was 37 and pregnant, and about 6 months pregnant, give or take, I found my own lump. December 31st, 2020, you have cancer. All of my cancer treatment was in 2021. He was born on a Thursday. I had my surgery the following Tuesday. That was super important for me to do that and get Arn a treatment plan from an early stage. I brought him into this world, and I want to give him all of the things and the chances, and I need to do that by being here. I just have to do a bunch of hard things, and then it'll be over. Asterisk that, jokes are me, because it's never over. I knew about Here for the Girls right at the time of my diagnosis. I did 2 online group sessions and finished them bawling because I very much was bottling up my feelings at the moment. And by being able to connect with other women, with other moms, that was just so important and so crucial. Can you get through this day? I don't know. Can I get through to the next nap time? I think that's something a lot of moms will relate with. In the end of 2021, a lot of things had changed, but you end up different at the end of a bunch of changes. I hope that when my son is old enough to understand what we did, and he looks back on pictures of me bald, holding him bald, he'll know that I did a hard thing, and I hope that he gets strength from that. I hope that he feels proud of me, and I feel proud of him every day.
Anne is featured in Here for the Girls 2023 calendar and guide. This year's theme is In Her Own Words, survivors telling their stories their way and sharing powerful words of advice. Funds raised by the calendar ambassadors support the group. If you know a person or group making a mark in the community, just send me an email.
I mean, just absolutely incredible strength. Ashley, I got to ask you, as a mom talking with her, what really stood out to you the most in your conversations? Oh man,
going through both at the same time, but just and her finding her strength through all of that. It's one thing to be pregnant, and one thing to just want to focus on your health and your child's health, but then to complicate things with the breast cancer diagnosis. Right. And she mentioned she gave birth one day, and then it was like 2 or 3 days later, she started her treatment with breast cancer. So she is just so strong, so incredible, but she also found so much of her strength in going through those hard times. So I think the lesson from her is, again, kind of taking things one step at a time and finding your strength that way. That's something that anybody can take from her story. Yeah.
It's so powerful. I know that a lot of people have family members who have had breast cancer, so it's definitely a very impactful story.
Oh yeah, and we're sharing these stories all month long, celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and just trying to get the word out there that breast cancer can impact anyone. All these women that we'll be talking to, diagnosed under the age of 51. So they're in their 30s and 40s. We're going to share their stories throughout the month.